YouTube, what's going on? I'm back with another clipper reaction. Today is day 6, and yes, I got in this joint early. I did not do this at night, did it early in the morning so I can get this video out to you guys right on time for everything that you need to do for today. So this clipper reaction, some of you might know this barber. This is one of the first reviews I've seen him do. And to be honest, I like how he broke this down. I did watch this before, but I think it will be good for you guys to see a seasoned barber says about some of these new clippers that are coming out. So let's get into the video. All right, so we're going to be talking about I believe this is the Snap FX clipper. This is from MC Barber. He has done a review on this. So let's get right into it and let's see what he has to say about it.
Hey, it's MC. Today I'm going to do a review on BABYLISS Snap FX clippers. As I said, I had them now for almost a month.
Okay.
And I'm going to just
That's a good time to
quickly. I'm not going to really go too crazy about them, but let's just see what I liked and what I didn't like.
I think a month is a good amount of time to, especially like just to give your overall, view of a clipper. MC Barber doing this review and taking, a month just to go over the clipper. I definitely feel like he's trying to give you the most value, and hopefully that you understand everything that he's saying. So let's go.
About these particular clippers. So I'm just going to compare them to one of other BABYLISS clippers that look very similar. But if you look here, this is the BABYLISS Snap FX. This one is slightly, the older version is slightly more elegant, slim. This one probably is wider here because of this part that comes off, so for cleaning.
Right.
So besides that, also let's talk about the sound. So these are quite quiet, very noisy.
Yeah, I did notice that they were a little bit noisy than the original Gold FX is. Not sure, it probably has to do with the battery, that casing, that magnetic casing, but I'm not sure why it would the sound would change, and if they basically kept majority of the internals the same. It's just more power, but it shouldn't affect the sound that much.
Quiet. Snap FX, very loud. I like the sound on these. Loud here. The blade. One thing I found out about their blade is that you cannot zero gap this blade. No matter how close you bring it, still doesn't cut very close. However, when you do bring them very close and you put the guard, let's say half a guard, it bites the clipper.
So remember the last reaction when I said not everybody's zero gap is the same, and if you like your zero gap to a certain place, it can actually start biting the clippers. I think that's what's going on here. I think MC, he likes his zero gap like really close, and to be honest, another thing that could be going on is that the fact that the design of the cutting blade, if the cutting blade is designed a certain way, even if you zero gap it just a little bit, it can still bite at the same time. So I'm not saying it's due to the fact that his preference of it being completely zero gap, but it also can be, the design of the cutting blades that doesn't allow it to be completely zero gap without it biting the guards. So that being said, I think what he's saying here is that no matter what you try to do, you can't zero gap them, and the closest you get them, they're gonna bite the zero guard.
It bites the plastic of the guard, so I don't like that. So for a $400 clipper, I think definitely needs to have a better blade. I think this one has a better blade than them.
I agree.
On the back, I don't know much about their blades, but I see that one is it ends with OB and one ends with OD. So the OB is definitely a better blade. It gets closer and it's a better blade. So now we have one thing that I don't like about this clipper is the sound. It's very loud. Two, the blade for $400 clipper, I believe it should be a lot better than that.
I mean, 400 $400 is a lot. I don't know if people really understand how much $400 is. Like that's $100 away from a PlayStation 5. I would say right now it's probably a 55-inch, TV that you can buy, and it's a $400 clipper. This clipper should be able to do everything without no problems.
Next thing, in general, I'm not a big fan of Babyless guards. I think they are too bulky and stiff. I prefer the wall guards over these.
There's certain guards I like about the Babyless ones. I definitely use the 1.5. Is it the 1.5? No, honestly, I think no. It's just a zero guard. Babyless zero guard, to be honest, is better than Wall's zero guard, but that's just preference.
And you can see the comparison here between the Wall and the Babyless half guard, for example. This is your Wall half guard. It's slim, it has short teeth, versus the Babyless.
Yeah,
it's kind of like bulkier, and
it's not that bulky to me, but I do like that that it's more pointier than the Wall guards, because the Wall guards is more rounded when you get to the top, and Babyless is more pointy, and I like that because I feel like it feeds the hair better.
For some reason, I just prefer the Wall one, 100%. So I'm not too crazy about their guards either. They have a cleaning system, which is nice. You can take these out and just clean it.
I never used that.
Put it right back, which is pretty cool, but it does make the clipper slightly bulkier here, not as slim as these. The clicking system is nice, it's there. The ergonomics of the clippers in general, I never thought they were that great. They're almost like a cylinder. A lot of the clippers have a lot nicer ergonomic system on the back. For example, they have a finger place here where you can place your fingers. These don't. So
I think these clippers are not an ergonomic type of clipper. I definitely think they're just more about style, design. It's not the most barber user friendly. So I think what Babyless was doing on this end was just like, our trimmers are doing great. They look nice like this. Let's make the clipper look just like it, and let's keep elevating. I mean, I feel like, they already had an OG corded one, and the gold FXs are new with the skeleton, but the body shape they just kept the same. Is basically what I'm saying.
Let me just 1 second. Let me grab a clipper. It does have it.
His station is mad clean.
Here
too.
I have, for example, I have old school M Pro clipper, and
That's
you
old
have
school, bro.
these places where you simply.
I never heard of a M Pro clipper. I gotta look that up after this, because that is interesting. I wonder if somebody ever did a review on that. That would have been dope.
Place your fingers so you can fade. Babyless actually doesn't have them on any of them, so it's more like a cylinder in your hand. So other than that, besides having sound, loud, slightly bulkier here, this is one nice thing to do, clean. This is cool here that you can actually take the batteries and change them.
Every OG got
That's cool, but the thing is, like,
every OG got detachables. That's all I wanted to say.
never use that. I mean, I do about 15-16 haircuts a day, and my clippers, for example, whether it's these or Wool or any other that I use, I never had a problem running out of the juice in the battery. And usually I have 2 of these, so it's better for me personally now, I believe I'd rather invest in 2 of these and spend $200 and always have one charging, one using, than $400 just for a battery.
And to me, when he said that part, that to me is where that's where they try to get people with the charging dock and interchangeable batteries and stuff like that, non-stop, power. You're not gonna need it. You're not gonna need it. We've been cutting hair, barbering. People's been doing 20, 25 cuts in a day with just having 2 magic clips in a sink in a masters. You know what I mean? Or just 2 magic clips, period. So it's like, this is not gonna save you from like, oh yes, I'm gonna get my time now. It's not gonna save you. Like I said, this is just more about aesthetics, about design. This is about this sleekness. That's what it's about.
And I don't even get a blade that I need. So if you really like these clippers, you're definitely gonna have to change the blade to a blade that can definitely get closer, so you can remove those lines that start from 0, especially a lot of edges today. They cut very close, and this one will not be able to remove that line for sure, and unless they put different blade on it. So overall, my thing is about this particular clipper, it looks cool on your station,
right?
With the changeable batteries. But is it worth $400? Definitely not.
Yo, he said definitely not. He said definitely not. That's coming from MC Barber, y'all. That's not coming from me. I know I did my review on it. I did say somewhat of the same thing in a sense, but you got to understand your clippers and what they do, why they do what they do, and this is just more just to be stylish.
I had it on my station for a while, but I was going back to this clipper, which literally cost $60 to do my fades, because I couldn't get my job done with a $400 clipper.
That's crazy.
So that's my opinion on it. For more details on these clippers, you can check other channels. They might have more details on them. But myself, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of it. I wouldn't spend $400 on it, even though I did the first time. So much for this clipper. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. Please put a thumbs up and like my channel and follow me. I really appreciate that. For you guys that are babyless people, I'm sorry, I don't mean to put you down or say anything bad about your clippers.
Right.
For you guys that are simply looking to buy new clippers, I would say just honestly, you don't have to spend so much money to get a good clipper.
Right. I mean, he's giving this unbiased opinion, and that's the area where I try to stay in the most, because you don't want to just keep getting things that look extra cool and be like, yo, this is what you need, this is a must, and it's hard being unbiased sometimes. It's good to see that there's more barbers out there just being truthful about the products that are coming out. A lot of younger barbers, they need that to know like what's worth it or not. So I appreciate MC Barber for this.
You have so many old school and other companies that can get a job done with 3 times less of the price. Thank you so much. Take care until next time.
All right, man. I appreciate that, MC Barber. Hopefully that gave some good insight on the newer barbers that are coming up and those that are just, a few years in the game, that there are certain clippers that are just for the aesthetic. There are certain clippers that are not going to enhance anything. They're not going to outperform another clipper. They're not going to do none of that. They're just there for the style, the look, and honestly, there's customers that like that type of stuff. So if that's what they want, then that's what they get. But it's not going to outperform anything. It just looks cool. That's just what it is. But that's day 6, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in. So that's day 6, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. MC Barber, definitely a great, knowledgeable guy to follow. And I'm gonna check out those clippers that he was rocking. He said he only $60, the M Pros. Hopefully there's a review on those so I can check those out. But like I said before, if there are some clippers or another YouTube channel that you would like me to do a clipper reaction on, please let me know. Leave it in the comments, and we'll see who's on for tomorrow. All right, so y'all be blessed. Have a good day.